Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Or should I say, hello, Dusty. How are you today? Hi, hi. See, the problem with streaming now is this is also Oz's grand return. So everyone is rightfully going to be over there because y'all need to be watching Ozza, right? In fact, let's just watch Ozza together. Streamception. Here, we can leave Ozza on in the background while we play our video game. I'm not gonna do that, don't worry, that would be stupid. Hi Desty, how are you doing? Hopefully you're having a good one. Hopefully you're having a good day so far. I'm having an okay day so far, I think. I think things are going alright. Been better. Honestly, kinda same. I don't know. I just feel sort of weird, right? Like, nothing's bad. Nothing's going wrong. I'm not really down or anything. I just feel sort of aimless. I think that's where I'm at right now. I'm all the way in the back here. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel sort of aimless. Like I should be doing something, but I'm not. You know what it is? It's sort of the state of the world and the constant news. How everything is bad all the time. Like, everything sucks. Whether it's politics, whether it's human rights, whether it's even just in the VTubing scene, all of that shit that's happening with Iron Mouse right now, like, y'all, what the fuck, you know? And then even just stuff with me. Hey cat, you having fun? If you hear rustling, it's because my cat is attacking some paper on the ground. What? What? Come here, you. All right, I have gained a cat. Things are slightly better now. I am one cat up. Wah, there you go. She's going to escape as soon as she can, but for now, I get her love. Yeah, like even for just myself, my Japanese study is continuing. Hi, Spooky. Don't know anything outside of Ghostfish. Honestly, Dusty, that is probably for the best. Just ignore the news cycle, ignore what's going on, you know, with other VTubers. Well, that makes it sound like I'm saying don't watch other VTubers. Obviously, that's not what I'm saying. Just, you know, things kind of suck right now. So it's kind of spooky. We just started. Come on. It's in celebration of what? Ozza being back? Am I being tortured because Ozza's back? Oh, Tatsu found a job. Hey, congrats. Well done. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. That's great. That's good. Hopefully that's a big weight off your shoulders. Alright, I'll do this goddamn stupid fucking push-ups, whatever. Ugh. Ugh. Man, I really don't want to, but okay. Alright, I'll be right back. Hey, Cat, I'm joining you down here for a second. You ready for it? Oi. Oi. Oh boy, oh boy. Oi. Oh. Still kinda hurts from last week. I never do push-ups, y'all. Let's go through the things real quick. Desi, congrats on first, as always. Med check, did do that. I did take my meds, but thank you for reminding me. Because I looked at my little pill case and I noticed that I did not take my pills on Sunday or Monday. I only take these freaking things when I stream, when y'all bully me about it. Bad. Gunshot, of course. Daily login, good. Hacking stuff, cool. Yeah, I know. What was I even saying? Brig. I think I was complaining about Japanese. I'm sorry, Dusty. It's just so easy to forget. Sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, don't. Ooh, look. Oh, no, that's not it. Those are my redeems. Let's clear those out. Look. It's Aza. Ooh. Watch Aza. Be distracted. Forget that I didn't take my meds. Hey, Doc. Well, alright, welcome. Thank you for... Good lord, too many things happening in my ears. Thank you so much for the 100 bits, Doc. I'm gonna feel really bad once you've run out of those. What are we even doing today? This is a weird week, as you can see from my schedule here. We've only got 2 streams this week. Partly because I've been drafted to some work tomorrow, like when I would otherwise stream. So I can't stream because I gotta go do this work that needs to get done, right? And then Thursday I'm going out with my family because it's my mom's birthday on Thursday. So we're doing all of this stuff for my mom, so I can't stream on Thursday. And then I feel like sometimes I would fill in with a Friday stream just to like sort of make up the missed streams. But I've filled in my schedule. I stream Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And then I have 2 Japanese lessons a week on Monday and Friday. So like my week is fully scheduled top to bottom now. And then Sundays, every alternating Sunday, I run a game, or I try to run a game, a TTRPG. So like the only free day I have anywhere is alternating Sundays. Otherwise my weeks are completely full, and it feels really weird because I've never been like that. You know, I've never dodged the draft. Huh? What? Oh, for being drafted to work? Yeah, I mean, I would like to. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I have been tempted since I said yes to doing the work to like calling in sick. It's not actually calling in sick, but Dusty, I'm not even popular now. What are you talking about? I have no idea what to do with popularity. I wouldn't know what to do with popularity, I should say. I don't know what you're talking about. No. Yeah, no, I am tempted to call in sick, to just not do it because I want to keep streaming. But at the same time, I need the hours. I need to make up a certain number of hours at this place to like continue being a member of this place, which, you know, is fine because in lieu of that, we pay way less in fees, like to be a member of this place, which is nice. But people want to do stuff with them. That's why you're the streamer. No, Desti, I think you could stream. I believe that you could stream. I think if you streamed, you would be much more popular than I am. It's boat stuff. Yeah. It's boat stuff. And like, if I don't get the hours, there's a risk of getting kicked out of the club, and then I don't know where the hell I would put my boat, you know? And she's not a small boat. Like, she's not the kind of boat I can just trail her out of the water. I need a crane to get her out of the water. So, well, she's a small boat, but she's a sailboat. And she's the kind of sailboat you would need to use a crane to get her out of the water, because you can't just drive a sailboat up a ramp, you know, because they have a keel and all of that. Some people at the club do own boats that you can trailer up and down, but they have like either lifting and raising center boards or they use dagger boards, which are kind of cool. Or not dagger boards. What's the word? What's the word? They're boards you hang off the side of the boat as opposed to being down the middle. That's kind of cool, but yeah. But no, I have like an actual sailboat, I guess, if you want to call it that. But yeah. By the way, this isn't me saying I'm rich. Please, I feel like whenever I tell people I have a boat, they like look at me differently. It's like, oh, Len has a boat. Len must be loaded. And it's like, I'm not. Boating's not that expensive. You can get into sailboats super, super cheaply. Well, not super cheaply, but like less than the cost of a used car, you know, that kind of thing. So, but nya.
Yeah.
So yeah, today is the only day of the week I'm streaming other than Saturday. And on Saturday, we're just going to do some more Arma stuff. So pull up a chair, get comfy, because we're gonna make the most of this one. Getting a car in this economy? Fucking mood. I was talking to my partner the other day and sort of celebrating the fact between us two that the only major debt we have now is the house. We bought a house and a car, and there's some squats. God damn it. We bought a house and a car like a year or two before COVID came in and fucking wrecked everything. So, you know, we timed it perfectly. It was by accident, but we timed it perfectly. So the car is paid off. The boat's paid off. The boat was my own thing. I bought the boat with, you know, my own money. That has nothing to do with my partner. But the boat's paid off. The car's paid off. The only major debt we have anymore is the house, which is major debt. Holy shit, major debt. And our mortgage is almost up for renewal, so I'm not looking forward to that because the interest is going to just fucking ruin us. All right, squats. Let me do this real quick. Just caught my breath from the push-ups too, y'all. Blah, 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 blah. Do squats cause a blue screen, or is that because I moved? Neither. I have a button for it. I have a button on my stream deck. I just turned it on.
The ball's hardened.
I've been hardened. Do we have separate bank stuff? Yes. So we each have our own bank accounts, and also we have a joint account as well. Okay, let's continue this game that we're playing, yeah? While I'm completely out of breath because Chad is bullying me. Can't believe you would do this to me. All right, how's my audio? Game has audio, I have audio. Everything else is turned off? Okay, good. Out of breath. Oh, right. Category. I was a teenage. I have neither pet nor hug. I do have boop and high five. There we go. Yeah, I've got, what do I have? I actually have other ones, just those are the ones that get used the most. Put this in my about. Do I not have that in my about? I'm sorry. I've got boop, fist bump, head pat, high five, and dance. Or at least I thought I had head pat. Does that one not work? Head pat. Well, certainly didn't work, huh? I don't know why. I don't have head pat. But I do, though. I'm staring right at it. Command. Oh, I have it disabled. I have this one disabled, too. There we go. There we go. I also have this one. Here we are. All right. So, what is going on with this game? We are stressed out of our minds. We are currently 14 years old. We are starving because the colony's food reserves are failing in their entirety. All of our friends are growing up. Get their ass, Saribot. Good bot. Yeah, we're starving to death. And because we're starving, we have a harder time training up our physical stuff. Nemi doesn't want kids. Me and Dice are getting along better and better. I'm pretty sure Dad is full of a cordyceps fungus because he keeps... Every pollen season, he gets like hay fever, but then he talks incessantly about going outside. I am 80% certain he's full of fungus right now. So we need to rest. We need to rest. Let's rest in... No, I want to rest in here. Let's rest in here. Relax in the lounge. Oh, right. This is the game I need to narrate. How do I forget that every time? Okay. You sit at the window and watch people hard at work in geoponics. You feel a little guilty putting your feet up when everyone else is working so hard, but who could blame you? The famine has you so stressed out. Maybe you could help out next week, or you could join a foraging team and try to bring back some food. But next month, you can't summon the energy to do that right now. Relax. Can I forget? Well, I'm gonna forget how to stress cry for sure. Forget stress cry? I no longer know how to cry. Good. We're off to a good start. Alright, it is no longer pollen, which means our dad, hopefully, is no longer going crazy. Training up any physical stuff is gonna be a bitch right now, so I think instead, we're gonna work on our brains. Let's work on our brains. By the way, I should have asked, how are y'all doing? Chat? Y'all having fun? Week's been good. I asked Desty, but Desty's not having a great time. How's everyone else doing? This one gets my biology up, which I should do. Biology and reasoning. This one does creativity and persuasion. My creativity is pretty good. Let's do biology. How much? Plus 15. Okay. It's been a while since you've been to life sciences class. You wonder who they got to teach it after Professor Hal died. He was the best teacher. He was the teacher back on the ship. Who could possibly replace him? You take your seat in the classroom. There's no teacher here yet. You and the other students wait, exchanging awkward glances as time passes. Eventually, Chief Engineer Instance breezes through the door. She's accompanied by Tang, who takes a seat beside you, barely giving you a second look. Look who showed up, Instance snaps. With a sinking feeling, you know she's talking about you. Fuck off. Lon the Stepinator, can you even tell me what life sciences entails? Tang looks at you out of the corner of her eye, trying not to smirk. But, fuck off. What's your problem? This one's being shitty, and this one's also being shitty. Tilly! Hello, Tilly. Welcome. 'Cause I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. I have never actually heard that song, like the real song. I only know it from the one episode of Generation Kill. Is that sad? Don't know who's talking in game, but they don't know what Lon the Stepinator can do to them. Exactly. I'm swole as hell. Look at my toughness. 63 toughness. 65 combat. I know all forms of martial arts. How are you doing, Tilly? Hey, everyone, if you don't know who Tilly is, Tilly's about to get a shout out. If I can find you on my magic list here. I cannot. All right. Boop, bop, beep, bop, boop. Shout out to Tilleran. Tilleran is the isekai soul of what used to be a spider?
You know what? I'm gonna eat myself.
All right. Tilly practices autovore, I guess.
Oh, I'm not getting any meat. There it is. Where's my meat? Where's my tilly meat? That's high quality
Yes,
Wagyu
yes.
tilly
I
meat
have
right
learned
there.
one thing.
Somebody asked.
My clip puller, the algorithm or whatever the hell the thing that pulls the clips, has absolutely no chill. It will always pull either your oldest clip or your most embarrassing clip. Why would you have me step on my own butt? Seka? Seka. Poor ISO. Oh, poor baby. Yeah, how you doing, Tilly? Hopefully you're having a good one. It's rare to see you in my streams just because of time zone shenanigans. I hope you're doing well. Tang looks at you out of the corner of her eye. Tang can fuck off. This one. Yeah, of course. You easily rattle off the subject names. Instance doesn't look pleased, but she doesn't look disappointed either. That's about as good as you ever get from her, honestly, so you can count that as a win. Tangent stops you on the way to class. Londa Stepinator, were you heading to life sciences? Good, I could use your help with something, actually. I'm working with Chief Engineer Instance in the bio lab. If you... Oh no, Seka, it's your turn under the metal hoof. The Stompers. Just got back from your nan's, helped her with her new PC and downloaded Oblivion onto it. That's cool. That's fun. God. Now that I'm in my 30s, whenever I hear someone talking about like, oh, this is my grandma, it's like, my grandma is, 40 something, and it's like, fuck. Oh my god. I am nearly 40 years old. What are you talking about? Step. Oh my god. I like this redeem. I think it's very funny. That's nice of you though, Tilly. Well done. Does she like Oblivion? Or are you, Nana's in her 80s? Okay. Are you inflicting Oblivion on her, or does she know of it? Is she like the Skyrim grandma, but for Oblivion? I definitely will, Doc. She loves Oblivion. Well, that's cool. I also love Skyrim. Very, very cool. Damn. Your grandma sounds kind of based, actually. That's pretty cool. When my grandmother passed away, she was still calling every video game thing a Nintendo. So, Len, you enjoying your Nintendo? Are you still playing those Nintendos? Yes, Grandma. Grandma Tilly. Let's see. I'm working with Chief Engineer Instance in the biolab. If you give me a hand with it, I'm sure she'll give you credit for the class. I mean, sure, yeah. Honestly, admits Tang, we just need somebody to label petri dishes and move them from the cooler to a different machine. I hope I could do it. Tang! Instance is staring unfocused at her hollow eye as she processes the results of the scans. Tang goes and stands beside her, pulling up the scan on her own hollow palm. They confer quietly while you wait. Sounds like they're studying the shimmer, the mysterious illness some colonists get during pollen every year, including your dad. Speedrun Nana, living the life off to Dubai in November, jeez. Well, that's kind of cool. Me and my partner are planning another trip to Japan next year. Like a year and a bit from now. We want to try to go in like late November or late October next year. So, unfortunately, it'll be a year wait and a year and a bit, I guess. A year and a few months. But it'll be worth it. Plus, that lets me start saving up, right? And practicing my Japanese, which I have been doing, working on it. Instance looks up at you as if just noticing your existence. Ah, Lon the Stepinator, she says. We've been studying samples from some of the colonists who get sick during pollen, including your dad. Some of the stuff in his lungs, it's some kind of fungus. I fucking called it. Chat? I fucking called it. He's full of a cordyceps virus. This shit's trying to get him to go outside and get, like, full of goo or something. Stick his butt in the air and spread spores. God damn it. We think the shimmer is a form of reproduction, Tang explains. It's like a fungus is trying to turn us into more fungus like it. It's really neat, actually. Uh-huh. Len can survive the year going to Toronto to try out the lovely trams there. I've been to Japan, but also, fuck no. Toronto's got some awful trams. I actually just watched, Not Just Bikes, the YouTube channel, Not Just Bikes. I love that guy. He just released another video about how bad the trams in Toronto are, and it's eye-opening. Sucks. Yeah, that's why you said it. Okay. Yeah. No. We've been to Japan, and the public transit there is out of this world. Oh my god, I love the public transit there. I'm a little worried about their most recent election and how they also seem to be swinging more right. Because typically, I find right-wingers fucking hate public transportation. So, a little concerning. I guess we'll see next year, eh? It's really neat, actually. It's definitely not neat. It's definitely ultra creepifying. It sounds like you sound like you like the fungus. I admire the mechanism, Tang corrects you, but we'd be much safer if surveyors just set fire to it all rather than trying to study it. Who knows what else is out there trying to kill us? I actually agree. Oh, shimmer cure. That's not a thing. Cool. You spend the rest of the week helping them study the illness. Mostly this involves following instructions and doing, as Tang loves to repeat, jobs a Hopi could do. Nothing beats hands-on experience, though. This would be easier if we had an actual sample of the fungus, Instance remarks. They're working with some biological samples, a fancy word for snot, but according to them, the fungus is all mixed in with human cells. Instance has to spend a lot of time in vert space trying to disconnect the two in her models. Oh shit, where could I find a sample? Our most useful reports have been from foragers returning from the Valley of Vertigo, she tells you, where the pollen is thick all year. That might be a good place to start. Okay. Japan bans every vehicle except Shinkansen. I mean, it wouldn't work because, like, the second you leave the cities, you actually do need to be able to drive. The, the public transit options sort of dry up once you leave the bounds of any of their major cities. Like, even we're planning our trip to the Tohoku region, so like Aomori and Akita and all those places, right? I'm blanking on the places I was planning on checking out. But like even there, it's less easy to get around than, if you're going to Osaka or Tokyo or something, But even still, it blows Canadian public transit out of the water. It's crazy. Card becomes blue, but all I got was reds. Why would you do this to me? You bitch. You bitch. All right, well, not much I can do about that. 4455. So 1, 3, 4, 4. Oops. 4, 5, 5. Oh, I got exactly that. Or nope, 24. If I do this, 29. 29's a little bit better. This might be better than what I could get otherwise. Okay. It was not. I could have gotten 32? How? Huh. Oh. Back to riding Wagyu cows. I love Japan. It's such a nice place. It's time for Vertumnalia! Once again, the yearly midsummer celebration when the colony gives thanks for its good fortune. Not so much, though. Well, it would be, but as you file into the main square, you can't help but notice that the feast table is nearly empty. What Anne lacked in resources, she made up with care. The dishes are lovingly plated. Soy cakes glisten, steam rises from buns stuffed with mince, and there are great pitchers of vegetable broth rendered out from even the most inedible food scraps. There's a neat stack of sugar cubes for dessert. Whole sugar, what a luxury. In an underwhelming feast, that'll be the highlight. Governor Eudicott's welcoming speech this year is short. Her frail body trembles as she welcomes you all to Vertumnalia with a dry, whispery voice that has to be helped off stage. Like all of you, she's been feeling the effects of the famine. Everyone clears away the chairs for the annual competition. Which one do you participate in this year? Ooh. I've always done the bot thing, so let's keep that rolling. Why not? Com adds something new every year, but no one's really at their best given the rationing. Running around sweating in the hot sun seems like a luxury nobody can afford, even you energetic kids. The spectators listlessly wave fans as Com announces that this year's edition will be thumb wrestling. Last 30 seconds against Calm or get a time penalty. Nemi's face falls. No fair, she exclaims. Calm's the shipwide thumb wrestling champion. He talks about it all the time. He's the worst. Calm just shrugs and blows his whistle for you to get into position. Uh-oh, here we go. One slot will turn cards physical. Cool. Sit down, play shogi. Yeah. Alright, let's do this. If I can get a straight... Not quite a straight, but this might be the best I can get. 19? 18? 16. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be 19 for sure. 19. Wow, I had 50 something to do? Damn. Okay. I do this. Maybe not. 26 is pretty good. 25. Yeah, let's do 26. Okay, I only need to do the 13. I should be okay. This. 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 And this, maybe? 31? 32. 4, 5, 4, 4, 7. So I can get 32. Yeah, 32 might be the best I can get. Unless... No, because this 4 is going to pop up the thing. Alright, 32. I'll take 32. Not even close to as good as I could have gotten. Damn it. 36. Oh well. You don't beat Calm at the thumb wrestling. Nobody can. He's the best. But you do manage to hold on through 30 tense seconds of maneuvering and fake-outs and double fake-outs. The man is a master. In fact, the things you learn from Calm in those 30 seconds can be applied to the bot you have to wrestle at the end of the contest. You wonder how you've never noticed before how much of a bot wrestling is finesse, not just brawn. You win handily. Nemi whines at Calm for being unfair, but she still takes second place. Good job, Nemi. And I got myself another card. After the festivities, the whole colony takes a few days off for a break. Well, except for geoponics, and the foragers, and the kitchens, and everyone who uses the break from their usual work to help out in places that didn't close. Okay, it's not really a break, but you try to take it easy anyway. Alrighty. So we're still feeling the problems from the starvation, so that's not great. Maybe we can... No one wants to talk? That's okay. Maybe we can deliver supplies? This would give me more observation and more not observation, organizing. And more perception. And would pay. Which would be nice. But I don't want to be friends with Mars, so... Let's just keep going to school. Let's try and figure this shit out. Life sciences. Today in class, you're studying genetic enhancements. Nearly everyone in the class has one, chosen for them by their parents before they were born. Our gene tech is capable of making the most delicate adjustments to an embryo's genetic code, Instance says, proudly. It doesn't take much time. It doesn't take much to change not only our own destiny, but that of the human race itself. She smiles a little at Tang, who smiles back. Oh. Looking around the class, you see an incredible array of genetic modifications, animal features, enhanced sensory organs, and the like, and there's much more that you can't see. Instance gestures around the room. You may not even be aware of some of the genetic modifications of your friends. If you have an invisible modification, feel free to share it with the class. Cool. Most kids share their genetic enhancements if they have them. Temperature doesn't bother me, Cal answers when it's his turn. I'm never too hot or too cold, I'm always just right. Someone jokes that Cal doesn't sweat. That explains why he smells like flowers and sunshine all the time. Tang keeps quiet and skips her turn to share. Oh. I love how Cal smells, or it's okay to have secrets Tang. You're sitting close enough to Tang that it's easy to lean over and tell her she doesn't have to be ashamed. She rolls her eyes. I don't care who knows, she scoffs. I just don't want to make anyone jealous. I sleep half as much as a regular person. It's unbelievable how much of their lives people waste being unconscious. Sad, really. Whoa. What do you do with those extra hours? I can flirt with Tangent? Yeah, I'm not gonna, but I can. Well, that's so cool. Ugh, no it's not, Tang replies. It's just how I am. Quit being so weird, Lon the Stepinator. Quit saying my whole name, lady. Sheesh. 26. First collectible use is free. Oh. Well, that's kind of fun. Free? What do you mean free? That was a cost? I never even noticed. Alright, well. 3, 5. Plus 2 during challenges. Boop, boop. Boop. Boop, boop. Boop. I did this. 3, 3, 4, 5. Yup. 0. 30 or 30. Let's go with 30. Yes. Nice. Alright, my biology is slowly going up. Slowly going up. That's good. Welcome to late dust. Oh shit, I should be out like foraging for shit, shouldn't I? God damn it. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh, it's almost the end of the year and we're almost dead. Oh. Let's go forage for food before we die. Forage in the valley. Especially since, like, 10 event remaining, 5 collectibles remaining, boss event remains. Okay. Let's go do this. Shit. I should have been doing this instead of going to class. Oh well. So we're also looking for samples of the fungus because we want to save our people or turn them into food. One of those two things. We turned right last time, right? Let's go left. We turned left last time. Let's go right. Oh. You hear a rustle in the bushes and catch a glimpse of a shadowy figure. Could it be a person? Whatever it is, you quickly lose sight of it in the jungle. Follow it. The wilderness is thick here, as is the fog that comes in waves. You'll need to rely on your tracking skills to go further. Perception challenge. Track it. Okay. Card becomes red. Cool. Whoa, look at all these 5s. Okay, 5, 5, 5 is a good pull right off the bat. 5, 5, 21? 22. 5, 5, 7. I mean, let's try to blow it out as much as we can. 6, 6, 1, 0, 0. Yeah, 22. Okay. Card becomes red. Good. If I do 3, 4, oh, all right. 3, 5, 6. 23, 24. Yeah. Win. Uh-oh. Excuse me. Wow, that was bad. I could have gotten 3 more points out of that. God damn it. You're looking for a person, so it's a surprise when you come face to face with a weird-looking creature. It kind of looks like a person, a bit. More like a tree, really. Some relative of the bush bug, maybe, but more tentacles and slime. Like a tree oozing with goopy sap with 2 legs. Yuck. It makes a sort of baroo noise at you as you back away. Weird. Okay. How much stress have I got? 30. Doing alright. You come across a huge field of flowers. Most are teensy pink ones, but some are beautiful big yellow ones. You check the holopedia. Looks like they're a brand new species. They don't even have a name. They need a name, like butter dandies. Even though they look neither like buttercups or dandelions. Honestly, they kind of look more like spitting cobras than anything. Oh. Enjoy them without picking. Take just 1. 8? Holy shit. Or pick them all. Perception challenge. I'm a little curious. I'm gonna pick them all. I'm gonna see what happens. Okay. Bop. 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 21. 21. Bop. 6. 7. 4? No. 5, 6, 7. There you go. This is the sequence I was looking for like an idiot and I couldn't find it. Okay, we're fine. If I put this one here and then these ones. 26. Yeah, 26 is as good as I'm gonna get there. 4, 4, 4. 6, 6. Nice. Nice. You notice there's a distinct difference between the blooms. As you watch insects buzz from flower to flower, you notice they leave a trail of slightly more pinched-looking specimens. The pollinated ones will likely close up and be shriveled by morning. With this knowledge, you pick 3 healthy, unpollinated beauties. Oh, so I could have gotten a +8, but it may have died on me. Whereas these ones are going to be fine. That's cool. Oh, there's a question mark right there. Oh, alright. You come across a cluster of mushrooms. Are they edible? There's only one way to find out. Well, there are a few ways if you're not a coward. Identify the mushrooms. I don't want to put these in my mouth too. 63, okay. Bop, bop, and bop. 18. Next. Okay. Minus to challenges. Oh, to strength challenges. Okay, that's fine then. We can work with that. 2, 3, 3, 4. 17, 16, 14, 17. I think 17 is the best I can get. 28 is going to be rough. Oh boy. 4, 3, 3. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, it costs 1 to use. I see. I understand. Okay, that's okay. This is +2 to a card. This one is to a brainy. Kudos if it equals exactly. +1 to a card and change suit to speaky. Up. And up. Haven't you, bitch? There we go. That's what I wanted. Nice. And I got paid for it too. Hell yeah. You're able to determine that these mushrooms are edible. You fill your basket with big chunks of tasty fungus. Utopia is pleased with your haul. Great work. Cool. Alright, let's go north. We'll go south next time. How's my stress doing? I'm alright. Okay. Y'all have gotten so quiet. Are we just enjoying the story? Enjoying my voice as I've been told before? You find a healthy blep bush and harvest some of the leaves to bring back to the colony. Utopia is beyond excited when she sees your haul. Oh, blep, she cries, shoving her hands right into the basket of rustling leaves. Lon the Stepinator, you're a kid after my own heart. She pops a leaf in her mouth and chews on it, then shudders happily. Whew, she cries. That'll perk you up but good. Aunt Anne brews a heck of a cup with the stuff, but me, I prefer it raw. She points at you. Don't you go getting any funny ideas. This'll turn you green and give you spots. Cross my heart. Stay away until you're older. Well, we're chewing them leaves. Just because Utopia was born on Earth, she thinks she's an adult just like the rest of them. She's closer to your age than to all the other adults. What does she know anyway? You wait until Utopia leaves, then shove a leaf into your mouth. Ugh. You struggle not to spit it out right away. It's so bitter. You can't help but stick out your tongue. Blep indeed. Well, I got a card out of it, so that's okay. Mysteriously, you experience a rush of giddiness a few minutes later. Whew, wow. That blep sure is good. No wonder adults keep this stuff away from kids. It's probably addictive. Oh. Okay. End of the line. We're going south. Playing a game and listening? Okie dokie. I hope you enjoyed, Esty. Uh-oh. A fork in the road, and I took the road less traveled by. Wow, it just keeps forking. Oh, I see. I'm back over here. Okay. All right. Wait, I don't remember there being another fork. Am I... Oh, it's like a big circle. Okay. Yellow flower. Ooh, an egg! You come out of the trees into a large grassy clearing. In the middle is well, you can only describe it as a pedestal. In the middle of a cradle of flowers sits a massive egg, easily larger than any egg you've seen before. It's white with red flecks, and it's just sitting there in the middle of the empty clearing, totally unprotected. Oh, that is so tempting. I'm taking it. You put one foot up on the pedestal to brace yourself. This thing is huge. However, as you do, the pedestal starts moving, and it starts growling. Its flowering appendages unfurl to reveal the face of... a manticore? Whoa! It narrows its feline eyes at you and rumbles in warning as it stands to its full, terrifying height. You figured out where the egg came from. With your arms full of egg, you can't really fight. Your choices are limited. Keep the egg and run. Fight the manticore. Throw the egg and run. Well, I don't want to throw the egg, and I don't want to kill this thing. Oh, man. Oh, man. This is a problem. Fight the manticore. Combat impossible. What does that mean? 94, but I've got lots and lots of cards, so we're gonna figure this out. All right. So I can get 13, or I can get 21. Next. 73. Okay. Card becomes red. That's fine. All cards under this become 3. Cool. 3. 3, 24, or 25. Or also 25. I think 25 is the best I can get here. 48, and this is the last one. We might be cooked, chat. This might be the end of the line for us. 6, 14. We do 4, 4, 4. Oh boy. Okay, no, we can figure this out. We can do this. I can do +2 to a card, or I can draw a card. What is... Oh, okay, good. Off to a good start. 31. Draw another card. Give me a card. Okay, also good. 34. And if I give +2 to this, +2 this, card becomes red. Shit. 41. Oh, I'm so close. 5, 45, 5, 6, 7. If I do this, hey, we got there. All I had to use was a lot of my resources, but that's okay. Victorious. Hell yeah. You're equipped with only your utility blast cutter, but the manticore is hesitant to really attack you for fear of harming its egg. It's clearly furious with you, but you keep the egg between you and the manticore, and eventually, by sheer dedication, you manage to injure the creature enough that it decides to give up on its egg. It slinks back into the fog, grumbling mournfully. Well, now I feel bad. Now I feel bad. The egg's pretty addled from the fight. If it was going to hatch before, it certainly won't now. You get a ship ton of kudos for it though, and it's super tasty. Well, I guess that helps. Sorry, Manticore. We're going back the way I came again, aren't I? Oh, this map is... Wait, did I hear? Oh shit, another egg. This map is a little confusing, actually. I'm having a hard time navigating a bit. You come across a curious, sponge-like hive, pockmarked with holes containing wriggling grubs and oozing a sweet-smelling syrup. Atop the hive is what appears to be the hive queen, looking like... Oh wait, her swollen abdomen is the hive, gross. She's rooted here, probably drawing nutrients from the soil like a plant while she tends to her larva. Utopia mentioned these. It's a squeeger hive. Sneak up and harvest the honey. Yes, absolutely. 65, we can do this. If we could do a 90 something, we can do a 65. 6, 6, 7. Card gets +2. 6. Well, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6 is pretty good. I'll take that. 6, 6, 6. Not 6. 6, 6, 6. 10. 31. Okay. 31, 32. 31. 32. Okay. 6, 6, 2. 4, 6. 24, 26. 27. 28, even better. Let's take that. I could have got 31 somehow. Don't know how I would have done that, but okay. The calm hive queen has only a rudimentary danger sense. Squeeger hives can be very defensive when they sense danger to their young, but so long as you don't set off the workers or the larvae, you're free to walk right up to her. You gently avoid hurting any of the babies as you scrape her copious honey into a collector. Copious amounts of honey. So much honey. Let's retrace our steps. Where are we going? Let's go down this way. What's this way? This way is from whence we came. Okay. I will learn this map, don't you worry. They called it Vertigo because you easily get lost, I guess. So this is like the main circle thingy. Nope, nope, nope. And I went this way. Hey. Oh, there's nothing up that way, that's why. So I went this way, and then there's this guy here. A line of termite-like insects crosses the path here. Curious, you follow them to their destination. A massive sponge-like hive of crawling bugs writhing with life. The bugs are tending to larvae nestled in the holes of the sponge, feeding on the rich royal jelly that oozes from the hive. Gross. Oh, it's a squeeger hive. Another one. The hive queen has chosen this spot to root herself to the ground, her swollen abdomen forming the spongy hive that sustains all her children. You're a little afraid of her acid, but that royal jelly looks tasty. I mean, we've been doing pretty well for the food so far. Let's harvest some sap. We'll be fine. We'll be okay. That. If I do, oh, I don't have a +1 that'll just, like, give it to me. Oh, this one will. Do I want to use 2 eggs for that? I don't think I do. 21. 21. I think 21's the best I can get. Alright. We got ads coming up soon, chat. I'm sorry. 6, 6, 8. Unless I do... Oh, how about I do this? 4, 4, 6, 6. That's probably pretty good, right? Yeah, 29. Okay. Then I get a 4. I can get another 4, another 4. And then 5 and a 3. Oh no. Oh no. I'm not doing well this one. 2, 3. 2, 3, 26. 24. 25. So 2, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a 4. If I put this one here, a 7. Oh, heck. 25. Do I want to take more stress is the question. Because this is already going to give me a bunch of stress. +1 to physical cards, red cards, or how about I draw and let's draw a card. Oh, well. If I do this, 33. There we go. Ah, nice. Still doing alright. You get in there and squeeze out some jelly from one of the Hive Queen's many holes, somehow managing not to get sprayed too badly by her acid. Some lands on your arm and the back of your hand and sizzles briefly, but... Spooky. How could you? Would you keep calm long enough to escape with your bounty? Spooky. Bad spooky. Bad. And there's the ads. I'm so sorry, everyone. There's not much I can do about it. What time is it, actually? It is 4 o'clock. Step. Get stepped on, Spooky. That's what's happening. Wait, why is my spray thing still going? Oh, that was weird. Okay. How are you doing, Spooky? It's a lad! Your path is blocked by a massive 8-legged xenofauna, something between a spider and squid and a bear. It's in a rage, grunting furiously and bashing itself against trees and rocks at random. You duck and hide as it glares in your direction, its breath heaving and dozens of eyes gleaming with madness. You remember a creature in your bestiary that sort of sounds like this monster. They were called Vriki, but were much, much smaller. What? What do you mean I can't? Oh, I have enough animals, but I don't have enough empathy? That's some bullshit. You don't exactly have time to look it up now. Let's just watch it for now. Fascinating. It's so covered in thick purple hair that you can barely tell which end is which. Are those mandibles or some kind of tail? You wonder if it's angry because of hormones, like some earth animals in rutting season, or maybe it has some brain disease that makes it attack others to pass the disease on. As you're musing, the creature decides that you must be a threat, or at least an obstacle. It charges, running right over you. It hurts, but it keeps on charging, focused on something in the distance that may be real or imagined. You're left bruised and bloody, but the way is clear now. And now I gotta go home. Oh, you have to go home now. Well, damn. And I'm stressed out of my mind. Late dust. Alright, well, it is currently early wet. So, we need to relax. Log. We need to relax and hopefully go back out next season. Next month. Can't summon the energy. We read this one already. That's fine. Get rid of giggling. Thank you. Yes, I no longer want to know how to giggle. Made it wet. Spooky, how are you doing? I guess I should have asked, what's the job? And if you don't want to answer that, that's totally fine. We don't have to go into what kind of job it is. But, you know, I guess I'm curious. I'm sorry, I'm just kind of curious. We are fresh. We are fresh, chat. We're heading back out. We're gonna get these fungus, we're gonna get these things, we're gonna get the food. We're gonna do as well as we humanly can. I think Spooky left again. I think Spooky only shows up to shoot me and then disappears. How rude. How rude. Welcome back from chat, everyone. You're gonna get to hear how rude Spoigus is. They show up just to shoot me and then they disappear. How could they? Before we go that way, let's go this way, because the other way seems like it goes for a while, and I'm curious what's down this way. Oh. Another Vriki. God damn it. A curious Vriki blocks your path. It's acting strange. It keeps scurrying up trees and hanging upside down to get a different angle to look at you, then dropping down when you try to pass underneath. It may be small, but it's at least attempting to be intimidating. That must mean something. Approach it. I will brave this thing. Oh, well. Hey, at least you locked this one in here. That's not so bad. 8. 5, 6. 19 is better than nothing, I suppose. Okay. So this is a 9 now, which sucks. I think this is the best I can get, just because this is in the way. God damn it. Can I change this? I'm a little curious. Oh, I can. Cool. 27, that's not so bad. Oh, it's permanently yellow now. Oh shit. Okay. High five. Now if I do 31 is better than the other one. Yes. Yeah, 31. Okay, that's fine. We'll take that. The Riki runs up your leg. It's a giant spider thing and it's got weird tentacles and get it off. The urge to dance around and shake it off is almost uncontrollable, but you manage to keep your cool. The Riki tastes you with its tentacle feeler legs, but doesn't look interested in causing you harm. It pokes at your backpack, trying to get in, then gives up and scurries off. I want one, though. Give me the mushroom octopus. The mushtopus. Okay, this is from where we came, I believe. Yeah. Okay, so we're at the end here. So this is the boss, whatever that means. You're alone, exploring an unmapped area of the Valley of Vertigo. The pollen is thick here, and your air filter is overworked. A warning light has been flashing orange for the last 10 minutes. Yeah. But there are plants here that you've never seen before, flowers with intense rainbow hues and strange lumps of fungal matter which pulse as if they're breathing. You cut some samples. Utopia will totally give you extra kudos for these. The pollen is especially thick up ahead, deep fuchsia and shimmering with color. Everything here seems to dance with tiny flecks of reflected light. It's kind of magical. Press forward. You push forward into the suffocating pink fog. It's so thick you can only see a few meters ahead. You follow the glimmering towards where it is densest. You come upon a glade filled with what seem to be strange topiaries. They loom out of the glittering fog, each in the shape of an animal. They are animals! These are the animals that have caught the shimmer. They're all formed from the same spongy, glittering pink substance and dotted with finger-length fungal growths. I was right! I was fucking right! I called it! Someone roll the tape back! Someone pull up the VODs! I fucking called it! I knew that this was some sort of weird-ass cordyceps fungus. God damn it! I was right! Danny, I was right! Welcome! Thank you for the head pats. The head pats are because I was correct about something. I feel so smart. My brain is big. I got lots and lots of circuits. Wow, cute. Hi, Danny. How you doing? Welcome. You just got here. I was right. This right here is describing how this clearing is filled with animals, or animal-shaped shrubbery. The glittering each in the shape of an animal. I was right. The fungus, the shimmer, is made by a fungus, like a cordyceps type thing. It makes you come out here and, like, spore. You're so distracted you almost fall into a large hole in the center of the glade. Check for danger. Inspect the topiaries, take a sample of the fungus, which I do want to do, or look into the hole. What? Why would you clip that? That wasn't clippable. That wasn't worth clipping, Danny. But also, I appreciate it. Thank you. Check for danger. You've seen plant-like animals before. Are these topiaries? Actually predators waiting for you to get close. You watch them carefully from the edge of the glade. They're completely still, not breathing. There are no life signs. Good. Your envirosuit beeps a warning. Uh-oh, take a sample of the fungus. As you bend down to take a sample, you realize the dense, shining haze is coming from the topiaries. The fog is seeping out of holes at the end of each fungal growth. You break off a few of the growths into a collection vial. You remember helping Tang for extra credit in biology class. She said that the shimmer, the seasonal illness that affects your dad and pollen, is some kind of colonizing fungal growth. Could this be related? Your envirosuit beeps a louder warning. Oh no, look into the hole. At the bottom of the hole is a cave. It slopes down gradually towards the cave floor, only about 4 meters below, then disappears underground. You aren't sure how far the cave continues past that point. It's dark down there, obviously, but not silent. There's some kind of strange rhythmic whirring coming from further inside the cave. Oh shit. You hold up your palm and shine your hollow palm's light. The cave floor glitters with pink fungus and the air is ominously choked with it. Climb into the hole! You make your way down. This is such a bad idea. You make your way down the gentle slope towards the cave. The thick shimmering pollen makes it hard to see further than your hand. You see... 3 glowing vats set into the floor like neon hot tubs, and an old-fashioned mechanical interface set into the cave wall. The reflecting glow from the vats flicker on the cave ceiling, ghost-like and beautiful. You feel a strong urge to take off your mask and stay a while. What the fuck? What could the mechanical interface? Unmasked, you cross the cave and lay your hands on the interface. It feels spongy, almost alive. Instantly, you can feel your mind blasted open by everything all at once, as if 1,000 pairs of eyes all turn their terrible gaze upon you. You're thrown back by the shock, which brings you back to your senses with a snap. The pollen, the sparkling dust feels like tiny knives in your sinuses and a heavy choking pain in your lungs. Why did you take your mask off? Oh boy. You slap your suit helmet back on to see its lights flashing red, indicating filter overload. You lurch out of the cave and back towards the checkpoint, barely able to breathe. You know you need to get out of here, but a small part of you wants to go back down there, to stay in this glade forever. As you near the checkpoint, Utopia runs out to help you. You instinctively turn back, unthinking, wanting to return to the fog, to those strange statues. You collapse in her arms. Oh shit. Whoa. Several days later, you wake. You don't remember much, just a great, choking heaviness in your lungs and the world swallowing you up and closing over your head. You have snippets of conscious thought from the last few days, but it's hard to tell if it was a dream or not. Wow. You remember Tammy sitting by your bedside. I got -5 toughness for that? Whoa, okay, shit. 'Cause I'm injured. Damn. You remember Tammy sitting by your bedside, her cool hand on your forehead. But she's dead. That part must have been a dream. It feels like you had a fever once, hot and sticky, achy all over like you've been boiled alive. You're still terribly weak, and there is a pain in your chest like someone has been sitting on it. It takes all of your energy just to breathe. You live, but your body took a serious hit and may never be quite the same. Whoa. Damn. Okay. Well, it's the end of the year, so... And I need to rest. I don't know if it means I need to rest. Heal by relaxing. I guess I do. So how you doing, Danny? I didn't say hi. I've been trying to catch your streams lately, just lurking, but I've been trying to hang out in your streams. I really like your new model. It's really, really cute. Let's relax. It's so hard to concentrate on relaxing when you're hungry. There's nothing to take your mind off of your empty stomach. So you spend a lot of time napping and just trying to ignore it. You can't help but think there's something else you should be doing. Well, yes, but, you know. Oh, I'm still injured? Okay. Let's forget crawling. I no longer know how to crawl. Oh, good. I'm not hurt anymore. Is my toughness back up? It isn't. Wow, okay. It's been 3 seasons of heavy food rationing, getting more and more strict as the year dragged on and the fields continued to struggle. You've been wasting away, you all have. It's not just the lack of calories, there just aren't enough vitamins and good stuff in the food you are eating. Your muscles ache all the time. Sometimes you feel strangely euphoric, filled with inexplicable energy, but often it feels like there are weights tied to your shoulders pulling you down. You're tougher than most, but you still have trouble sleeping despite being tired all the time. You spend the whole day in a dazed fog. Wow. It's hard to tell dreams from reality. Last week you were brushing your teeth when you noticed that some of your teeth were wiggling. You brushed and watched all of your teeth begin to fall out of your mouth, clinking into the sink like pebbles and washing down the drain. Horrified, you started screaming, only to snap out of it and realize you'd been staring at yourself in the mirror the whole time, lost in a hallucination. Yikes. Yikes. Your friends stop working and retreat to their quarters. You lie to each other on the holonet, all saying you're okay, just taking it easy, waiting for the harvest. Well, the harvest came and went, as meager as ever. Your mother still hasn't given up and never rests, never stops working as much as your dad begs her to. She must be sleeping in geoponics because you hardly ever see her in the family quarters anymore. From where you lie nestled in bed in your cozy fugue, it all seems like far, far too much effort to bother with. Help your mom. You're out there in the fields with her, being her sidekick, helping fetch things. She never slows down. When the roboplow finally breaks under the pressure, she doesn't. She's out there even longer, doing everything by hand. Both your parents feel responsible for this famine, but as head of geoponics, your mom takes it personally. She's been skipping meals, relying on water and pressed soy bar rations. Just enough calories to keep a body moving, but not enough to stay healthy. Yet she never lets up working herself to the bone, barely even sleeping, increasingly sallow-eyed and gaunt. You and your dad try to slow her down, but well, she's a stubborn woman. If not her, she says, then who? You and your dad are in the lounge, slowly sipping vegetable broth, when there's a commotion at the doors. Someone's run in, gasping for breath, yelling for you and your father to come to geoponics. Oh no, she's died, hasn't she? Ah, Mom. You run over, knowing deep in the pit of your stomach that something terrible has happened. When you see the faces of the agriculturists, your mom's people, you know that feeling is real. Your dad sees her body first. Fucking hell. He lets out a cry like something you've never heard before, a deep, unimaginable pain dragged up from the darkest parts of where fear lives. Well. Fuck. Your dad falls to his knees beside the frail body of your mother. He pulls her into his arms and sobs, wretched and agonizing. You don't even know what to think. Your mom always seemed larger than her body, but seeing her now, there's nothing there. Just a fragile shell. They tell you she didn't even cry out. She just went to her knees and then lay down in the dirt, and that was it. She's gone. Fuck. Your mother's body is taken to the incinerator room, and that night the colony gathers to pay their respects. Do you join them? Yes. Like Tammy's funeral, the incinerator room has been cleared and a wreath of flowers placed over the mouth of the organics recycler. They're white astrantia, your mother's favorite flower, carefully carried from Earth with the hopes of it flourishing on Vertumna, just like you. You stand with your father and Aunt Anne. Udicott and the rest of the council are here as well, including Rhett. You're surprised to see tears rolling down his face. He's such a hard ass in the garrison. Cal is here with all the other agriculturists. Agriculturists. Yeah. The rest of the colony waits in the canteen to offer their condolences after the service. Governor Unicott gives the eulogy. As a colony, we share our blessings, she begins solemnly. However, today in sad company we gather to share the burden of our grief. Oh, Fluorescent! Her name was Fluorescent. Fluorescent was born on Earth, but she more than many of us exemplified the spirit of our endeavor to bring life to beyond the stars. She bore life, not only in her body, but bringing it forth from the ground she so faithfully attended. The debt we owe to her is the kind that can never be repaid, she continues. It is with a deep and unbearable grief that we must continue on without her, in awe and respect for her sacrifice, the depth of which was never expected of her, but which she did not expect of anyone else. It is on her strong shoulders that she carries us still. Udicott closes the door to the recycler, and the particle disintegrators begin to reclaim the molecules that once formed your mother. Your father squeezes your shoulder, making a small, choked-off noise of pain. As a community, we remember Fluorescent. As a community, we return her body to the soil that nourishes us. In this way, her sacrifice is recognized in the manifest body of the colony. The ceremony is adjourned to the canteen, where a somber wake is held in your mother's memory. There isn't enough food to dull the emotions, and your empty stomach only reminds you of her unfinished work. Your father is the new head of geoponics. In a few hours, he receives your mother's remains so that he can add them to the colony's precious supply of brown soil from Earth. You touch the cool lid of the container, marveling that your mother could fit in such a small box. You don't have to be okay, your dad says quietly. His voice is thick with emotion. I know I'm not. I have to keep going where she left off, but if you can, you should take some time off. I suppose I will. Damn, chat. We lost our mom. That sucks. And now it's Glow? Can't do anything in Glow? The prospect of just going back to work like everything is normal is too much to handle. The sun dips below the horizon, and Glow begins. You end up spending the whole month alternating between sleeping, scrolling the holonet, and staring into space. It's restful, at least. A few days after this funeral, surveyors return with an unexpected bounty from the Valley of Vertigo. It's enough to survive for another month, until the new year maybe, if you keep rationing. The colony will limp along, but without your mother. Here we are. The roar wakes you. It would wake the dead. It shakes the walls, rumbles through the ship's hulls, and makes your heart skip a beat. You're paralyzed by a sudden clench of fear in your gut. Through your porthole window, you hear metal screeching and people shouting. Then another roar, guttural and rumbling like the sound of a mountain collapsing. Something enormous is out there. Fuck it. You don't know what gives you the courage, but you run out to the fields to face the horrible creature face to That ain't good. It has no face. I mean, it has eyes. In place of a face, or even a head, its body just unzips, revealing a mess of writhing pink tentacles and blinking eyes, pocked with jagged asymmetrical teeth. It stands on 4 enormously powerful legs, each as wide across as tree trunks. Clinging to its back and its thick slug-like tail are clumps of lichen that glow faintly in the night. The creature is nearly twice the height of a greenhouse. It's standing on top of a flattened one, the wreckage of lattice and plants all around. Flickers of light from blast rifles and stun gloves light it from underneath, and the stench of ozone is thick in the air. You see Nemi and her brother Calm darting in and around its legs with their twin shocks of red hair. The faceless creature lurches into another greenhouse, oblivious to the soldiers trying to herd it away. The monster left a trail of destruction from where it smashed right through the walls. Smaller creatures are pouring in through the gap and heading towards... They're headed straight to command. What the fuck? You watch helplessly as the hordes of animals storm command, sneaking through torn away panels and smashing through windows. It's too far away to hear the scream, but Governor Unicott is inside. You have to do something. Chat. What am I supposed to do here? Okay, Nemi is with Calm, so Nemi is gonna be safe. I'm gonna fight this fucking monster. You run towards Geoponics, picking up a pitchfork as you cross through the barren fields. When Calm sees you, he gestures for you to flee. Get out of here, Lon, the step in air, he says. You're gonna get yourself killed. You grip your pitchfork in defiance. You're sick of being told to hide like a child. You want to fight. Well, let's fuck it up. Combat impossible. I've done a 90 before. Hi, Doc. Yeah, Sports Twink. He told us not to fight the giant monster, but we're going to fight the giant monster. 3, 4, 5, 2, 13, 19, 18. Hell, if I do 4, 5, 6, 22. That'll do it. Okay. This. No. This. 27 or 26. I should have used this one in the first round. God damn it. Okay, 27. So now I need to make up 41. Who was that? That was Calm. Calm is Nemi's sister. Here's Calm. He is 20 years old. All the kids love and look up to him. Hi, Calm. Yeah, he's Nemi's sister. And by Nemi, I mean Anemone, whom we are very good friends with. Okay, I need to make 40. 41. 666. I can get 31. I can get 36. Now, if I pop this up to... Oh, you know what I could do? I can change... Oh, it's unchangeable. You fucker. Okay, no, that's fine. If I change this into a red card... There it is. Hell yes. And I can add +2 to this one. 50, even better. Let's fucking go. Victorious. The Faceless whips its tentacles around, slapping the ground and knocking into people, picking them up and throwing their helpless bodies like dolls, only to be crushed under its massive trunk-like feet. The fields are littered with bodies of the fallen. Sweat stings your eyes, but you somehow stay on your feet. You're not entirely certain how you manage it, but somehow you get on top of it, clambering up its thick tail with your pitchfork in one hand. Its skin is leathery and smooth, radiating a sickly heat. The defenders shout as they see you climb into its mass of tentacles. You ready your pitchfork and thrust it into its horrible craw. The Faceless roars, rearing back on its hind legs and flailing its tentacles around in an attempt to throw you off. You keep a hold of it as it kicks and bucks under you, trampling the defense squad underneath. The defensive line breaks, and the Faceless takes off at a gallop towards the stratospheric. Whoa, I got an achievement for that. With a roar that shakes your very molecules, it loses its balance for the last time and falls onto the ship. Metal screams as the ship buckles and gives way. Whole pieces of the quarter's wing shear off as your home opens like a tin can, spilling its contents into the square. The straddle lurches, then collapses under the creature's weight. You slide down from its corpse and run back to the fields, where wails of grief begin to join the whimpers of the dying. Your stomach sinks as you see Nemi bent over the body of her brother Calm. Oh no! His body is bent at an unnatural angle, his eyes open and his face frozen in a sort of stupefied terror. He looks unreal, like a wax mannequin. He's just gone, like that. Nemi lets out a primal scream of pain and holds him to her chest, rocking back and forth among the carnage. You accomplished the impossible, but at what cost? Fuck. We lost our mom. We lost our maybe girlfriend's brother, the ship. And now it's bath time? Getting wet? I'm surprised no one's used it yet. No one used it all in my last stream either, eh? Kind of funny. The council calls an all-colony meeting. Maybe just wash all the goop off. Splash, splash. Here, I'll get down in the water. I can't drown because I can't breathe, so it's okay. Splash, splash. The council calls an all-colony meeting to face the aftermath of the attack. Now, in the oppressive glow of gloom, you gather near engineering with the other survivors. It's one of the few buildings still standing. The corpse of the Faceless sits still in the caved-in wreckage of the stratospheric, spilling its flaccid pink tentacles from its horrible zipper-toothed maw. It's already beginning to stink. They call you a hero for killing it, but not everyone sees it that way. Your stunt got one of the defense squads trampled, and you did train the monster straight into the stratospheric. You were brave and lucky to survive, but it's hard to say if your actions made things better or worse. +6 if this has the highest value? Whoa! Governor Udicott was killed by the smaller creatures that swarmed command during the attack. In her absence, Seek addresses the colony. Geoponics is gone, the greenhouse is destroyed and fields trampled. After a year of suffering, starving, and only barely scraping by, you're not just back where you started, it's even worse. Everything your mom sacrificed herself for, gone in one night. The entire front half of the stratospheric has been destroyed. The living quarters, the canteen, the garrison, the lounge, even the creche. It's all gone. It's only by some stroke of luck that people hiding in the creche weren't all killed. Seek solemnly reads the names of those who lost their lives. Too many, including Governor Udicott. You all stand for a moment of silence. You feel the weight of loss like a blow to your chest. Nemi and her family cry out when her brother Calm's name is called, and their quiet sobbing continues through the silence. Wow. With the living quarters destroyed, everyone moves into the engineering wing for shelter. You're crowded into the classroom with other families. The adults try to make it seem like a sleepover, but you're all still so shaken. Nemi cries about her brother and screams at anyone who tries to comfort her. Eventually, you just ignore her grief, as painful as it is to hear her sobbing at night. You feel like you've been awake for days, and you'll never fully sleep again. You try, but you keep jerking awake, crying out in fear. Eventually, you fall asleep sitting up, held in your father's arms. Your sleep is fitful, but mercifully dreamless. Fucking hell, man. Oh, things are getting worse and worse and worse. Holy shit. Good God. What? Yeah. Oh, it's all gone. Oh, it's all gone. What the fuck are we supposed to do? It's been hard to talk to your dad about everything. Losing your mom, then losing the colony right after. It's too much to take. Neither of you know what to say. Cal, my guy? I know it's hard, Cal says, fiddling nervously with a tassel on his shirt. But I just think, what would your mom do right now? She wouldn't complain, that's for sure. I guess? Dice is examining a bit of rubble, turning it over in his hands. I wonder if we're ever gonna find, like, alien tech, he says. Wouldn't that be cool? Dice is just in his own world. Dice don't give a fuck. Or he does give a fuck, he just can't handle it right now. Oh, everything's gone. Literally everything's gone. Okay. Mars crosses her arms and sulks. What is the point of having all these kudos if I can't actually use them to, like, buy stuff we need? Like, hello, it's not like I can mail order more supplies through the wormhole. Dice is dissociating 100%. Absolutely he is. Yeah. Tangent frowns. I just don't understand. Why now? Why does it keep getting worse? Man, I don't know. But, we are turning 16 and, like, the game ends. Where's that thing? Memories? No. I guess it only shows us, like, when everything rolls over. Oh, but it ain't rolling over because we're in quiet right now. Huh, okay. Engineering is crammed with families and what belongings they've salvaged from the destroyed living quarters. You could spend time in your crowded temporary lodging in the classroom, or help the adults try to fix things. Register for engineering classes. Mourn. Rebuild. Forget one memory. Literally just mourn. Hey man. I guess let's start rebuilding. Or should I register for engineering classes? Let's do that. Using Congruence's HoloNet scheduling system is almost a test on its own. You feel like a hacker navigating the confusing interface, but manage to add your name to the list of drop-in students. Give me a moment, please. One moment, please. Okay. Okay. We're doing well. We're doing fine. You're now eligible to join Tangent and some of the older students in engineering classes. Okay, that's fun, I suppose. Oh, but we can't. So, rebuild it is. I guess it's all we can do. Ah, my god. Y'all, I am so hungry. What time is it? 4:30. I'm getting pizza tonight, and I am tempted to just order it now. I am hungry. The first month, what kind of pizza? I don't know. I tend to switch it up every time. Me and my partner each get a little individual, like a little pan pizza for ourselves. She likes to get something with like mushrooms and pepperoni. It's I think it's called a Canadian. It's called a Canadian. I tend to switch. So sometimes I feel like just cheese, like as much cheese as humanly possible. Sometimes I want chicken on there. The place we order from does this really cool, like instead of a tomato sauce based pizza, it's I don't want to say it's a sweet sauce, but it's a white sauce. And then there's that and chicken, and sometimes I'll get something with like spinach on it and I'll put extra feta on there. My go-to is usually Hawaiian because I love pineapple on pizza. I think pineapple on pizza is delicious. But I don't know what I'm gonna get this time. I'll look at the menu and decide. I might change it up a bit and get like a fajita pizza or something. It's got chicken and stuff on it. It's really good. Yes, Doc, I knew I liked you for a reason. Hawaiian is the best. Absolutely. Pineapple on pizza is peak. Tell your partner that you said yucky mushrooms. I do like mushrooms, though. Mushrooms are tasty. Mushrooms are so good. Oh, and you know what? I've got a thing of pickled onions in the fridge. I should get something that would be good with pickled onions on top. I'll have to think about it. The first month of quiet passes, each day plodding one after the other. You still have trouble sleeping in the classroom barracks, but there's nowhere else to go. Every day you wake with the others and try to make the best of it. Grief and anger come in waves, not just for you, but for everyone. Some days are better than others. You're assigned to help rebuild the walls. The first part of the month is spent just dragging away the wreckage, sorting it into salvage or recycling. Blech. By the time that's done, crews disassembling parts of the stratospheric have delivered enough salvage that you can begin work patching up the walls. A sense of urgency permeates the crew. After everything, people need to feel safe. Dice is on the work crew with you, something he does begrudgingly. Walls didn't help the first time, he grumbles, whenever anyone asks for his opinion. We should just tear them all down and live like the animals do. If someone planted a bunch of buildings on my land, I'd be pissed off too. Oh boy. I'm just gonna keep working. By the end of the month, you've made noticeable progress. There are other priorities and not a lot of construction material, but when last year's mushwood harvest is done drying out, you'll be able to do more. Even if Dice is right that it didn't help the first time, it's better than nothing. Get to work. Tangent and Chief Engineer Instance have been hard at work in the lab trying to find a cure for the shimmer disease. You join them in their research. You're the one who found a sample of the shimmer fungus and analyzed it. You're the one whose father suffers the most from it. You confirm that the shiffer is an airborne fungal disease and that the thick, choking spores and pollen are the same fungi from the Valley of Vertigo, the ones that colonize the host and turn their bodies into spore-producing fungus. Dice is crazy. Also, I was right, Doc. Check it out. I was 100% right about the shimmer being a fungus, like a mind-altering fungus, like cordyceps. We found like a little valley full of quote-unquote topiaries, of all animals that had been, cannibalized by this fungus. Finally, you have a long-due breakthrough. Sunlight. You try inoculations, antibiotics, antifungal creams, but what finally works is a high-intensity light treatment mimicking the full force of the suns during dusk, coupled with an injection to increase its potency. Of course, Tang exclaims. The fungus colonizes animal life during pollen, and some succumb to it, but the intense light of dust scourges the fungus from the survivors. It's all part of the natural cycle. The treatment works on samples. Now to test it on a subject. Myself. You open a triple-locked research room and pass through an airlock. You don't have your envirosuit on, but that's the point. You need a strong dose of this fungus in your lungs. Let's go. Oh, I got friendship with Tangent for that. The small room is filled with the shimmer fungus. It's growing on everything, the floor and walls, and on lumpy shapes that were some kind of biological matter once. Now it's all just fungus, violet and shiny. You breathe deeply, marveling in the feeling of soupy, dangerous air infiltrating your body. Tang watches safely from behind the thick plexiglass. You can't tell if she's jealous or impressed. I got minus stress for that. Next, you slide into the light therapy machine to bask in the nice warm light for a while. You even have a nap. Dr. Instance takes your vitals and runs samples of your fluids through various machines. She's excruciatingly thorough, but after a few days, she concludes that the treatment is a success. You still carry a high fungal load, but its effects have been nullified by the light therapy. Oh. Ah, I got an achievement for that. Remarkable, Instance says, going over your findings. Now that we have a frontline therapy, we can begin treating the population to prevent the fungus from taking hold. All cards to the right become brain cards. Cool. She looks over at Tang. Lon the Stepanator's discovery will be of great help with our other research. You expect Tangent might be cross that you got the credit, but she nods, looking pleased. Oh. You're just thankful that no one was killed, not your father or anyone else. The colony is safe from Shimmer. Oh, I gotta do this still. Okay. +1 physical to red cards. 1 card gets +2. Okie dokie. If I do 5, 6, 7, 7. Oh. 36, 35, 8. Yeah, that's going to be an 8 no matter what I do. 40 might be the best I can get. 40 was not the best I could get. I could have gotten 42. God damn it. Ah, well, that's fine. That's okay. The sun's finally dawned again on your birthday. You wake early and climb to the top of engineering to watch the first sun's watery rays break the horizon as the wormhole recedes across the sky. Dawn should represent hope after a long period of darkness, but this light only reveals the full extent of the damage to the colony. You've been having trouble sleeping, like most people. It's hard to find rest crammed into the classroom with all the other kids and their families, and every time you close your eyes, you see... You shake your head to clear the memories. You pull your blanket more tightly around your shoulders. Not your blanket, that one's gone. And stare out as the sun rises on the horizon, meager and sickly. Hey, kiddo, you hear, then your dad comes and sits down beside you. I was looking for you. Nice view, huh? At least we get a rooftop patio out of the deal. He laughs a little at his own joke, then just sort of trails off with a sigh afterwards. He puts his arm around your shoulders, and you sit in silence for a while, watching the sunrise pick out all of the broken glass littering the fields, glimmering like a field of stars. Neither of you really know what to say. It's clear your dad feels like he has to give you a pep talk, but there's an oppressive nature to the silence that makes it feel impossible for either of you to start. Eventually, he just sighs, and his shoulders slump. I know things seem pretty bad right now, he says, squinting into the sunrise. It sounds like it's taking all his effort to not cry. But it'll get better. It has to, right? You're not so sure. At least your mom wasn't here to see this, he mutters. That's the silver lining, I guess. It definitely 100% does not have to get better, my dude. You're on a colony with absolutely no way to go back to Earth. Like, you're boned. If things keep getting worse, we're boned. You watch the sunrise together for a few more minutes. After a bit, your dad musters up a brave smile and pulls out a little box with a piece of gardening twine, tied with a piece of gardening twine. Happy birthday, my little rutabaga, he says. Oh. You know what it is before you open it. Your old medallion, the one your dad made with the sun on it to represent Earth, was broken during the attack. In all the chaos, you didn't even notice, but your dad did and made you a new one. It's just like you remembered. A similar design with a wormhole this time to represent Vertumna. You thank him and squint out at the swirling wormhole still barely visible in the brightening sky. It's so massive and awe-inspiring this time of year, but it always seems to herald disaster. You're happy to watch it fade away into the daylight. Your dad slaps you on the back. What a birthday, huh? Here's hoping they all get better from here. I don't know that they will. You both head back downstairs to the wreckage of the canteen where they've put up temporary roofing with whatever tarps and scraps could be found. The colony nanoprinters, the few that still run, have been working day and night to replace the necessities of life, but larger construction projects are going to take some time. Aunt Anne has coaxed the kitchen nanoprinters into making soy gruel and pressed bars. Life-sustaining, but depressing. You and the other colonists eat your breakfast in stony silence as you mentally prepare for the day. Brutal. Chief Administrator Seek has taken over as interim governor until the council can elect someone new. Last week, they held a mass funeral for everyone who died. There's talk of turning the stratospheric destroyed front half into a memorial shrine, after everything useful has been salvaged. There's still so much to do. Hoo boy. Well. So we're hungry, we're heroic, and we're in mourning. Still. Hey, Tangent. Everyone living here, there's barely enough room to think. Ain't that the truth? Right, Mars? This wretched planet, Mars grumbles, gazing at the wreckage of the stratospheric. That was my ship. Mars, it weren't your ship, though. I'm sorry to tell you. Nemi is hiding away for obvious reasons. Because her brother done died. What do you want? Nothing from you, my guy. Al? She wouldn't complain. Dad? It's been hard to talk to your dad about everything. Losing your mom, then losing the colony right after. It's blah, blah, blah. We've read that one before. Alright, let's just keep rebuilding, I guess. I wonder if this is the one Broken Umbrella was talking about. This glow that just happened. Rebuild. You're assigned to help out in geoponics. We're 15 still. You're assigned to help out in geoponics. The agriculturists have been hard at work trying to salvage what they can of the ruined fields and the destroyed greenhouses, but there's still a lot of work to be done. Your dad has taken over as chief cultivator. See, seeing your mom was already difficult for him, and now there's this. He's never been the kind of guy to hide from hard work, but he's been pretty distant lately. Cal's working in geoponics too, of course. He smiles when he sees you. Hey, Lon the Stepinator, there's a lot of stuff to do. What do you want to work on? I don't know. I don't think it matters. The pens only suffered minor damage during the attack. Weirdly, most of the damage seems to have come from inside the pens, as if the normally tame animals had been stirred into a frenzy. Tangent is also here, though it's not to help hammer and nail things. She's studying the animals, trying to figure out what could have influenced them. She takes their blood and hair samples and readings with some sort of complicated brain scanning device. Interesting, is all she says, not explaining her findings to you or Cal. Everyone is worried that this will be the final nail in the coffin for your food supply after the famine last year. You try not to think about it too hard, instead focusing on just doing what you can to help rebuild. Wow, this sucks. Hey, let's go back to Earth, yeah? So that's a 30. That card becomes red. Yeah, 30 might be the best we can do. I do believe 30 is the best we can do. Alright. It was not. We could have got 31. Damn it. You're eating in the mess tents when you hear something rumbling. Uh-oh. Your bowl and cutlery start rattling. People look around in alarm. Could it be another attack so soon? You begin to hear shouting from outside. Someone runs into the tent. There's something falling from the sky, they shout. It's on fire. You join the crowd of people leaving your temporary structures to gather in the colony square. People are squinting up into the milky, quiet sunlight, pointing and gesturing wildly. Man, these people just can't catch a break. It's impossible to miss the thing hurtling towards you from space, like a great big ball of fire coming straight for you. Is this it? Is this the end? After all you've been through, a meteor's gonna land in the middle of your already ruined colony and kill you all. What the f- it's another ship! Oh, fuck! Mars grabs your shoulder. It's another ship, she exclaims. Look, it's another spaceship from Earth. Excitement ripples through the crowd. Could it be? You stare up, unbelieving at the rapidly approaching ship. The flames of its entry into the atmosphere dissipate, but a thick column of greasy black smoke trails behind it. Soon you can hear the whistle of it ripping through the atmosphere at terminal velocity. That is not a controlled descent. It's an enormous ship coming at you way too fast. The ship's reverse thrusters fire, trying to slow it down so it doesn't smash into a billion pieces when it hits the Earth. Everyone scatters to take cover. You crouch behind some rocks, throw your arms over your head, and squeeze your eyes shut. You hear the massive spaceship touch down in geoponics. Fuck's sake. Plowing through the fields and grinding over what was left of the greenhouses. You're thrown to the ground from the force of the impact as shrapnel and small rocks zing past your head. It grinds along like some roaring monster, cutting a great scar through the colony and kicking up an enormous cloud of dust. Finally, the ship comes to a creaking, shuddering halt. You and the other colonists carefully crawl out of your hiding places, coughing and rubbing your eyes. The new ship is half buried and obscured by dust, but you can tell it's from Earth. You squint to make out stenciled letters, heliopause. A hatch opens in its side and silhouettes begin to emerge. Whoa! Silhouettes with guns. Soldiers march out of the dust and quickly surround all of the remaining colonists. More soldiers form two parallel lines from the ship to the square, their guns in parade rest, and a lone figure strides down the center towards you. Greetings, fugitives of Earth, the man says, spreading his arms wide. What is this outfit, my guy? Lum. A dismayed murmur ripples through the crowd. The adults exchange significant looks. Chief Engineer Instance tries to slip out of the crowd, but she's stopped by the line of soldiers. The man smiles. He has a broad, easygoing smile that doesn't match the threatening aura of the soldiers, nor the smoking ruin of the ship behind him. I am Commander Lum, he says proudly. As captain of the heliopause, I have come to render aid and bring you to justice. Who's this fucking guy? Zeke steps forward out of the crowd. Oh, Cat, why are you rubbing my legs? Why are you rubbing between my legs? Cat. Alright, well. Zeke steps forward out of the crowd. You're not the commander of the heliopause, they say firmly. Governor Udicott was expecting Commander Morikawa. Everyone is surprised. Udicott had been in communication with this ship for how long? What? Aha, you've been snatched, little cat. Now you're all mine. Meow for the microphone. Say something. Say something. Come on, you can speak. I know you can speak. Come on. Why do you never want to meow when I have you up against the microphone, hey? Hey? Oh, rub against the microphone? I guess I'll give you that. That's okay. Oh, little baby. I am captain of the heliopause, Lum repeats, Jesus Christ, stubbornly, then adds, according to the chain of command. We, sustained significant loss of personnel when we went through the wormhole. You can't help but notice many of these soldiers exchange looks this time. You wonder how many people had to die before Lum became commander. As the commanding officer, Lum continues, I declare this colony to be under our protection. As such, you are all now subjects to the laws of Earth. Seek bows. Now, they stammer. June? June got third. Hi, June. Wow. Finally able to tear your way away from Oz's stream, huh? I see how it is. I see how it is. I'm just teasing you. That is the most disgusting thing you have ever said, June, and you've said a lot of disgusting things. I hate that. I hate that. That sucks. Get shouted out, nerd. And then also get get sprayed. Bad chat.
It's hard. I don't do deduction very well.
Bad
Cocking
June.
is a pro gamer.
Bad June.
I fucking love cocking.
Someone,
I love cooking.
someone clip that.
No, don't.
Jesus
do it.
Christ. All right. Let's, as soon as this clip is done, I'll get back to narrating this game. Dusty, you're not bad. we gotta do more Mahjong streams, June. Also, everyone go follow June if you aren't already. June has started streaming again. June has returned from Narnia. So we love June here, even if June says disgusting things in chat. Whenever I am available, not this week. Unfortunately, I'm busy this week. Next week, though, perhaps. Next week we gotta do fucking Vintage Story, June. I swear to God, I am dying for Vintage Story. Dying. I need it. What? Vintage Mahjong? Well, we'll see. We'll see what Clem's up to. Okay. Seek bows. Now, they stammer. There's no need for dramatics. We're a diminished colony, as you see. Governor Udicott died in the most recent attack, and Fluorescent passed away a few months ago. Even technician Halitosis is gone. You see, we're quite leaderless. Wait, your mom? What would these Earth cops have wanted from your mom? You notice Chief Engineer Instance is being held with her arms behind her back. She glowers at Lum with an unbridled hatred. Whoa! Vintage Story Mahjong mod? They do have a mod for that. Oh no, Cloud. Oh no, it's begun. Heck. Fine. Watch this while I do the thing. I feel no sympathy for you. Hold, please. I'm speaking directly to you, Ethan. Get fucked, bro. Eat my ass. No, I don't care. Go buy the other one. Let's do one at the exchange to make some money. Shoot. Let's do another at the It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Are you stuck?
It's stuck.
Are you stuck?
Bro.
Are you stuck?
Are you stuck? You're a big fucking loser is what you are. You're a big fucking loser. Oh no! I'm also a droid. Have you noticed?
Dude,
Alright.
give me your toes.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I done did it. Holy.
Watch out, I'm the one. I'm not. Back up. I'm the one who sucks toes around here.
Dave's super close. Hi, Dave. Hey, chat, look at Dave. Alright, enough of that. Shush you. Back to the game. Aza! Hi, Aza. Hi. How are you doing, Aza? Aza also recently came back from Narnia. Welcome back, Aza. Why are my arms tingling? Am I... Oh, that's weird. Yeah, we killed Aza's PC? Oh no! Is that why you're not streaming anymore, Aza? Did it all crash because your PC crashed? That sucks. I'm sorry that happened. That's no fun. Oh god. That blows. I'm so sorry, Aza. Just got back and now you're leaving? I mean, Aza apparently is leaving again on another vacation soon. Friggin' taking that neat card away from you. You're no longer a neat, Aza. Lum turns to the assembled colonists. Well, why don't we fix that, he declares. Say hello to your new governor. You hear a few gasps of shock and outrage, and Lum raises his hands placatingly. Let's not pretend you don't need our help, he says, and we could simply arrest you instead, but there's no need to demoralize your little colony further. Judging from the number of guns on display, you don't think you have a choice in this. Fuck this guy. Y'all, come on. You're coming into my Ninja, how fucking dare you? How dare you use the redeem I put in there of my own volition? Alright, hold on. Yeah, I have push-ups now too, June. They suck. I'm way better at squats than I am push-ups. Doing it. Suck. Why did I do this to myself? All right, that's 10. Okay, just a few more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm okay. No, what the thing is, I explained this before. I don't think either of you were here for it. Basically, I'm trying to lose weight because I bought myself, or I pledged for these really cool VR shoes, but they have a really small weight limit, like a surprisingly low weight limit. And, I just want to give myself a healthy buffer, you know? Anyway, ads are starting in about 10 seconds. I'm gonna go to the ad screen because I want to order the pizza during the ad break. So, and then I'll also be able to catch my breath. So, don't go anywhere. I will be back in about 5 minutes, I promise. Here, enjoy some clips. I'll be back soon, I promise. What do you want? Give me your head. Fucking hell.
I'm
This
feeling
is-
for a snack. June, give me your toes.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Holy.
Watch out, I'm the one. I'm not. Back up. I'm the one who sucks toes around here.
A fellow toe sucker, I see.
Oh, gross. Wow, EMP spam. Are we good? Are we good? I'm asking kindly if we're good. Clearly not. All right, I put it on a timer.
The balls harden.
I love that one. I made this one. I'm I made the balls. I expect that from Kessel.
Contacts at the top of the
Okay.
volcano actually from the radio tower at the south of the crater.
Oh god!
Death of bomb.
No! Reloading!
Stand by. A firm. There's a garrison walls on such thing.
Also, Desti, yes, my arms still feel a little tingly, but less so.
Shit, Two's Manix has finally made it on the ground.
All in.
I really like our lats. They're very nice. Like the 212's colors was orange and white. Ours are white, red, and gray. Nice. Hell yes. Oh, Jesus. But if I lowered them, then I would be a wimp. Contact close. They're right here.
Yep, we have eyes on. Don't move. You got spotted, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
There's another one, so just be careful.
Copy.
Swinging right to get wedged.
Ugh, that was a grenade.
Interesting.
They're throwing grenades. My whole body.
A21.
They're short. A21. A21.
Right,
Whoa! 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 Hit the deck. I can't see anything. Let me move to your other side. Hold on. Stop swinging around. I think I see something that looks like.
Hey, just shoot it with what you think it looks like.
Can I get a range on that? All right. I'm still ordering the pizza, but I think I'm gonna get myself a chicken taco pizza. It's got like salsa and stuff on it, and it looks pretty tasty. Is there anything else I want to get with this? I don't think so. I think I'm good. They do have desserts though. They do have chocolate lava cakes though. But a lava cake's not as good without ice cream, you know? Like you need the vanilla ice cream to really go with a lava cake because you need that cold and that hot at the same time. I think. I guess let's just get the pizza. We got some ciders upstairs, so we don't have to worry about drinks. Want any dips with this? Nah. Order for now. We got that pizza. We got that pizza. We put on the tip. And then we check out. Nope. Nope. Give y'all my email address. My information. Yeah. So, hi, Ninja. And yeah, so to explain it, there's a set of VR shoes coming out soon. They're called the Free Aim. I think it's Free Aim VR. They are basically individual treadmills you can put on each foot. So when you're playing a VR game, you step forward and the shoe scoots you backwards, you know, in the opposite speed of your step forward. So as you're walking, you're not going anywhere because you're walking forward, but the shoes are walking you backwards at the same time, you know? And the ones that I'm getting, the individual rollers can rotate somewhat. So it doesn't matter where you're walking, the shoes will always scoot you back towards a center point. So like you're always you don't go anywhere. You can't sprint in them. But you can go at a bit of a jog, which is, I think, enough. I think that's okay. So yeah, I'm excited about them. But the thing is, they don't have very much weight limit. I've explained this to most of y'all before, but I think if June is even still here, I'm explaining this to June. Yeah, the weight limit's not as high as you'd expect, which is kind of crazy, but it's okay. All right, pizza has not been ordered. What did I do wrong? Oh. Wrong credit card number. Everything else is in there? Pay. Order was submitted. Nice. Which means the pizza should get here just about when I'm ending stream. So that'll be nice. Say it out loud. Okay, yeah. 111111111115. And my social. Oh, here's a fun little fact. Fun little Canada fact for all of you. For my non-Canadian viewers. You know how in the States you've got the social security number? I think it's called a social security number. In Canada, they're called the social insurance number. Canadians have a SIN. So it's really funny when we get scam emails saying like, according to law enforcement, your SIN has been invalidated. Please call us back and give us Apple Plus gift cards to reinstate your SIN. And it's like, nah, I'm good. Yeah, those scammers are so fucking stupid. I hate scammers. God, I hate that shit. Alright, back to the game, yeah? $50 iTunes gift card to the police. Well, yeah, 100%, right? Okay. Demoralize your little colony further. Fuck you, dude. You don't have a choice in this. No one knows how to react. A new governor from Earth? Nearly 100 new colonists, most of them trained soldiers? What does this mean for the colony? The crowd disperses slowly, and the council members follow Lum back into the heliopause, presumably to talk about the future of the colony. You hope. You track down your friends. Nemi! Nemi's looking angry. So what do you think about these new people? Mars asks. They're just gonna boss us around, I think. Tangent nods. They don't live here. They don't know what it's like, and they're just gonna swoop in and act like they're better than us. She hugs her arms around herself. Did you see what they were doing to Instance? Okay, Cloud. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Have a good rest or whatever it is you're about to go do. Drive home, maybe. Bye. The entire colony, now twice as many of you, sets to work on salvaging the wreckage of the heliopause, tearing it down and combining it with the Stratospheric's remaining engine section. Spirits are high, though these new colonists from the heliopause aren't like any people you've ever met before. With their uniforms and weapons, they're more like an invading force than a rescue. You aren't sure what this means for the colony, or for your future. Shit. Damn. As the dust settles, you rebuild your colony around the new ship, the heliopause. The new arrivals, soldiers mainly, are aloof at first. Many see you as fugitives. Together you build new walls, living quarters, greenhouses, and a massive bunker to garrison. The Stratos engineering wing is the only reminder of your old colony. The heliopause brought enough rations for another 5 years, as well as a rich seed bank and working hydroponics. Finally, an end to the slow starvation you felt for years. They also have more guns and explosives than you've ever seen in your life. Even the ship has guns. Oh yeah. Jesus. A full stomach, a roof over your heads, and the promise of safety convinces most Stratocolonists to help the Helios. In turn, the Helios decide that you criminals pose little threat. A grudging peace is brokered between the two groups. You decide they aren't so different, really. There are even Helio children born among the stars just like you. Wow. Wow. After a month of hard work, you and your dad move into your new quarters, and you have your own bedroom for the first time in your life. You place a picture of your mother on the shelves beside your bed. Aww. You step out onto your very own balcony to watch the new colony, its grounds bustling with so many strangers and strange new ideas. You feel something rising in your chest that you haven't felt in some time. Hope, excitement. What will the new day bring? You better get out there and find out yourself. Colony defense? Oh, interesting. Status ended starving. Hooray! Rush outside to greet the day! Oh, the colony looks different now. Oh, it's so weird. Acts of rebellion involving a little spark. Yeah. Blow up their whole weapons cache. Who is this? Hello? You spot Cal sitting in the dirt, picking sullenly at the grass. He's weaving it together into a bracelet. Sometimes it helps if I'm doing something with my hands, he says quietly. If I start to feel scared or upset, I just take a deep breath and try to reconnect with the planet. What do you like, my dude? Not a clue. Okay. I'm not giving you any of my cool stuff then. Alright, let's talk to the newcomer. After I talk to all my friends first. Look, there's new people! Nemi, what do you think of these new people? Nemi doesn't notice you approach. She's focused intently on the document on her holopalm, chewing on her nail as she reads through the small print. She jumps when she sees you, looking momentarily guilty. Oh, hey, Lon the Stepinator. I was just looking over some stuff. The Helios have got all these documents you have to sign if you wanna... Does she have scales? She do have scales. Yeah, she has scales. Whenever she gets hurt, the skin heals over with scales instead of skin. It's her genetic modification. All us kids have a weird genetic modification. So, yeah. She has scales. Cal has like perfect homeostasis. So he never gets cold or hot. He's just always the right temperature. Tangent needs half the sleep of everyone else. Oops. Dice. I actually don't know what Dice has. Potentially the same thing as Tangent, since they're brother and sister. And I don't know what the others were about, honestly. I don't think I've learned what the others were about. We're not friends with Mars. Dice has no empathy. Yeah, Dice is wrong. She trails off, biting her lip. I'm gonna sign up to join up with the Helios, she says hesitantly. But there's a part where if you're under 18, you have to have a parent's permission just to sign up as a reservist, and... Nemi looks down at the ground and scuffs her shoe in the dirt. My mom's gonna be so mad, she mumbles, so mad. Like, she's probably gonna cry and it'll be this whole stupid thing, and... She takes a deep breath. But I gotta do it. I just gotta do something. I think she'll understand if you explain. Yeah, I hope so, Nemi says. I'm gonna tell her that if she doesn't let me sign up, I'm just gonna run into battle the next time the aliens come, and, well, it'd be better if I knew what I was doing. I mean, sure. I'm not gonna get caught off guard again, Anemone says, setting her jaw. When they come back, I want to be able to fight with everything I got. No one else has to die like Calm. Nemi gestures angrily to dismiss the holoscreen and puts her face in her hands. She crouches down small, pressing her head against her knees, and takes an anguished breath. Goddamn aliens, she says. Bunch of dumb dinosaur-looking assholes. Oh no, Nemi. Oh, do I enable her because I like her, or do I say this and risk losing her, you know? God damn it. And especially since I've also trained up in combat, and it would make more sense for me to be with her so that I make sure she doesn't die, you know? What is in this box? What is in this box? You don't have to, honestly. You tell her there are other ways to help besides fighting. She stands up and rubs her eyes. Maybe, she says, but this is my best option. I'm not going to let them take away anyone else. Yeah, I agree. You and Nemi watch a unit of Helios soldiers jog by, with Vase in the lead. Did you see that guy, she says, when they're out of earshot? He's kind of hot, right? Nemi, no! No, I need to confess before you fall for another person. Nemi doesn't like crystals, I know that much. She doesn't like crystal clusters. What does she like? She doesn't much care for yellow flowers. I think I've given her a bobber fruit before. What, an egg? Would you like an egg? Well, Nemi gives you a little smile. Oh, yes! Thanks, Alon the Stepinator. This was Calm's favorite food, too. Yes! I finally found it. I found what she liked. She likes eggs. Man, there's a bunch of new people in our colony, huh? Dice, what do you think about all this? Maybe we deserved it, Dice mutters. The new ship didn't save us, it just delayed the inevitable. When their food and weapons run out, we'll be back where we started. Didn't they learn anything? Okay, Dice. Woo, look at these fields! Hi, Dad. How you doing? Even though it hurts, you find yourself wandering over to geoponics. It feels not good to be here, in the place your mom loved and ultimately gave her life to. But not good either. It feels like when you have a bruise and you can't stop pushing yourself and you can't stop yourself from pushing on it, because the pain reminds you the injury is real. Like your mom dying is this huge invisible wound, and poking at it forces you to feel something instead of just being numb. You know your dad is taking time off of work. Your parents worked double and triple shifts during the last growing season, and now that it's over, it just feels so cruel. When people work hard, they should be able to look back on what they did and feel proud. Instead, there's just this huge gap where your mom should be. You find your dad sitting in your mom's personal garden. It's miraculously starting to grow again, despite being trampled flat during the last attack, and neglected during the famine before that. Still, various retumnant flowers are starting to sprout, as well as hardier earth ones like dandelions. Your dad looks up and musters a smile. He pats the bench next beside him. Let's sit quietly. Your dad is good at sitting in silence. He holds your hand and you sit together, watching the bugs flit around in the garden. Eventually, he starts to hum quietly. You recognize the song, an old favorite of theirs, one they used to play after dinner when they would sit and talk for hours about the future they envisioned on Vertumna. You remember sitting at their feet and playing with your blocks, letting their weird adult words wash over you. They had so many plans. You think about your mom and how much she sacrificed for the future she'll never see. Your dad puts an arm around your shoulders, and you sit like that for a long, long while. Hey, Dad. Hello, my little tomato. Your dad's voice rings out across the fields, hale and hearty. You don't have it in yourself to be embarrassed, not during pollen. Not with the memory of him struggling to breathe so fresh in your mind. Are you coming to check on your old man? He teases you. He takes a deep breath, holds it, and lets it all out comfortably. I'm doing great. No congestion, no sneezing, and I definitely don't want to take a hike outside the walls. Yeah, good. Your dad pulls you into a big hug, ruffling your hair. He smells like sunshine and dirt and sweat, and you've never been happier to breathe it all in. He's alive. I'm proud of you, he says quietly. You can pull off miracles, kiddo. That's right, you're alive because of me. That's right. So this is where stuff used to be. Okay. Let's check the... Oh, there's a up. What's this? Oh, command. Is there anything new in the supply depot? Ooh. Autoplay best hand for 200. I can actually afford this. Best hand will always be played, then can be changed. -2 to cards, though. I see. 2 times bonus for pairs, plus a whole shit ton of combat. I'm still saving up for the gun. I want the gun. I'm sorry if that's stupid. Look at this guy. Mars? Oh, I'm gonna talk to Mars afterwards. We're not friends with Mars. What's on the other side of the... Who are you, dude? The garrison. Oh. Helios has replaced the old garrison dojo with a huge underground bunker. It's much larger and better supplied and abuzz with activity. Soldiers drilling, weapons being cleaned and inventoried, and animals herded into cages for study. You can't believe how many soldiers are down here. It might be the safest place on the planet. Interesting. There's Tangent. Oh, sports ball. Oh, this is where Dice used to hang out. And here's the old fields. And whatever this is. Engineering. Okay. And Tangent. Hi, Tangent. Tang looks as if she hasn't shed a tear since the day she was born. The engineering wing escaped the attack relatively unscathed, she says. We still have power and shelter, but more importantly, we have our knowledge. She nods, resolute. If anything can get us out of this dire situation, it will be technology. Sure, lady. Whatever you say. Alright, let's go talk to the newcomers, yeah? So first is this pink one. You've seen Nomi, she's cute. You've seen Nomi around since the heliopause landed. They're cute. They're around your age and barely 1.5 meters tall, only coming up to your shoulder. You've never seen anyone dress as strangely as they do. Hi, their voice is high-pitched and quick. I'm Nomi. It's short for nomination. They do a little twirl and bow. You introduce yourself. Ask about their outfit, ask about their gender, ask what they do for fun. Well, I mean, I'm also androgynous. I'm also a they, them. What? Oh yeah, I was so happy when we landed and I found out that you colonists have not boy and not girl people too. That's so cute. Sometimes people on the Helio didn't get it, but honestly, I grew up with them, so they kind of got used to it. I was always told growing up that your colony was kind of backwards and weird, and we'd probably find you all banging rocks together and grunting like cavemen. Imagine my surprise when I got here and you have like actual adult people who are like me. Wow. Nomi gives you the secret non-binary high five. It's like a regular high five pretty much. Oh no, I really like Nomi. That's so cute. Anyway, you probably already know I use they them, as in Nomi sure has their act together, and gosh, Nomi is so cool. They have the unbeaten high score in Laser Fable for 2 years running. I doubt anyone can beat them. Challenge into a game of Laser Fable. Fuck it up. You're on. Nomi Nomi helps you install it on your holopalm and explains the rules. Laser Fable is an augmented reality game where you bounce hologram lasers off real objects nearby. It's speed-based, so you're running around and bumping into each other, and there are extended house rules about when it's legal to block each other's lasers. Oh no, I really like Nomi Nomi. She's cute. Let's see. +1 to and from other cards. What does that mean? 3, 4, 5. Interesting. All right. 4, 6, 6, 7. 4, 6, 6, 7. Doing pretty well. All right, all right. All cards to the become blue. 2, 3, 4, 6. Wait. Wait. Stop it. Why does this one become a 5? Why does this one become a 5? That's unusual. 28, 27. Okay. I could have done way better. Wow. Alright, well that sucks. Right on, friendo. Nomi gives you a high five, then with a couple quick flicks on their gauntlet gives you a kudos for winning. They explain this is how they always play Laser Fable with the kids from Heliosphere. Except they mostly don't want to play anymore. They said they're too old for it. They just want to be soldiers now. Except Rex, he's still cool. Okay, I got a new perk. Draw an extra card at the start of challenge effect stacks. Neat. Alright, well, I like Nomi Nomi. Nomi Nomi is cool. I want to be friends with Nomi Nomi. Let's go talk to the other newcomers. There's one over here somewhere. There's you. Oh no. This new boy from the Heliosphere is a couple years older than you. He's very handsome, and the missing arm... Oh yeah! The missing arm gives him a heroic battle-scarred vibe. He stands tall and ready for action, even though it's a normal, boring day. The other recruits milling around the garrison give him a wide, respectful berth. He sees you staring and gives you a curt nod. My name is Vase, Lieutenant Olivacious, he says, considering you with a glint of challenge in his eye. And you are? None of your fucking problem. How do you introduce yourself? I'm a soldier like you, I'm into science, I'm an explorer, I'm a hard worker, I just want to have some fun before I die. I kinda wanna front a little bit, you know? His expression doesn't change. Is that right? He says, with the air of a boy who's hard to impress. Nice to meet you, Lon the Stepinator. I hear it's been a rough couple years for the colony. Lucky thing our heliopause came just in time, he continues. Don't worry, we have some of the best soldiers, the very best. We'll keep the colony safe. Are you one of those best soldiers? We train as a team, but, Vase says, I can flirt with Vase, then clears his throat. Yes, I've won more than my share of 0G judo matches and virtual riflery tournaments, even competing against adults, he adds. So here's the trick, right? We don't want Nemi flirting with him because we like Nemi. If we flirt with him first, is that a good call? I bet I could take you in a fight. Do we want to front this hard? I kind of do. Vase says doubtfully. Well, you're welcome to try. I hope to see you at self-defense classes. Oh, too much of a chicken to fight me right now? Oh. So what do you do for fun here? Vase says, looking around. It's a little backwater, isn't it? A pokey little colony on the ass end of a wormhole. I don't expect much. Do you play cards? Darts? No? He sighs. I challenge you! Let's fucking go, Vase. Vase suggests a classic Helio test of grit, punching each other in the stomach until one of you gives up or passes out. That sucks. It builds character, he says, taping up his knuckles. His bicep glistens menacingly. Did any Helio ever think of putting a piece of metal under their shirt, though? Oh. Clang! Vase's punch reverberates through the courtyard, and he yowls and cradles his fists. He's surprised at first, and angry at his pain, But when you pull the sheet of metal from your shirt, he bursts out laughing. I win by default, he snickers. Don't be such a coward, Lon the Stepinator. Take it like a soldier. Still, you didn't get punched in the stomach, so that's a win in your books. Alright, well. Fuck you, Vase. I don't like you. I don't like him. Let's go talk to this new kid. The colony's full of new people. Everywhere. I think if you flirt, that might make Nemi jealous. Well, maybe. Everywhere you look, you see a stranger. It's disorienting. After growing up in a closed spaceship, you never expected to meet any other humans that weren't made here on Vertumna. Might make Nemi jealous. I mean, that's the joke, though, right? Like, she can't flirt with him if I'm flirting with him first. Also, who says we need to be monogamous, right? Vase is kind of hot. We could get a throuple going. That'd be all right. You bump? He's a cat boy. Or he's a cat something. Yeah, cat boy. You bump straight into one of those new people while you're jogging through the colony. Oof, he laughs and holds you steady, brushing the imaginary dust off of you and giving you a wide, fanged smile. Hey, it's one of the kids from the Heliopause. You think his name is Rex. Hey, I'm Lon the Stepinator. Welcome to Vertumna. You stick out your hand and shake his, and he laughs. You notice he's wiggling his dog ears. They can really move independently. Pleased to meet you, he says. I'm Rex, and I love to shake a paw. I know a ton of tricks. Why would they name the dog boy Rex? He's also got heterochromia and Nintendo Switch themed shirt. Rex. Oh, you're not on the list yet? Alright. Rex puts his hand against his cheek, looking cute and lost. Hey, since I'm new here, do you think you could help me find the construction yard? I thought I might apply for a job here. I can flirt with him right away. I'll take you there. It's in command that away. Yeah, fuck it. I'll take him there. Why not? You walk him over to command. Everything's moved around since the Heliopause landed, but the construction yard is still in command where it always was. At the entrance, you meet Mars, filing her nails and looking like she's waiting for someone. Somebody. Why, hello, cutie, she says to Rex. Where did you come from? Mars is into the twinks. Mars likes her twinks. Turn him 18 and I'll hang out with him? Well, we'll all be 18 eventually, right? But like Mars is into the twink. Adorable boy from the Heliopause. Oh, he's 16. Okay, so they're all a year older than we are. Oh, I didn't know I could close that. Cool. Plus, Seka. You're making it weird, Seka. He looks her up and down and grins. I'm just an angel who fell from the sky, darling. Ugh, I don't like this guy anymore. You try not to gag as the two of them flirt. You give a loud ahem and point Rex toward the construction yard. He looks back at Mars over his shoulder and winks as he leaves. Fuck off. Dry-aged the twink for 2 years. Just want to talk about old beef. Just talking about old beef. Hey, Mars, what are you up to? Mars claps in delight as you approach. Lon the Stepinator, she calls out. Today I had a conversation with someone I haven't known literally since the day I was born. It was incredible. She clasps her hands to her chest. They didn't know about the time I played Ingenuity in the creche play and forgot all my lines, or the time Cal's pants fell down, or the food fight we had in the Strato mess hall. They didn't know anything. We just talked, she exclaimed, and we didn't run out of things to say. Get into a debate? Oh, God. Mars would be the kind of person who just would say, debate me. Alright, I'm done with you, Mars. I'm done with you, Mars. I'm out of here. Was there anyone else to talk to? I don't think there was, right? So now we just gotta pick something to do this month. Yeah, no, there was no one else. Alright, well. Let's, do this thing. Defense training. Rhett has set up a sort of final battle for those of you who are ready to prove that you've learned everything you need to know about self-defense. It's a gauntlet that tests a combination of skills, physical fitness, perception, weapon skills, and hand-to-hand combat. You and Vase are paired to face the gauntlet together. At the end, he'll be your grappling partner. you'll get a certain number of points towards passing the class for each skill you demonstrate correctly, and a larger chunk for winning the combat portion. Accrue enough points and you pass. It's possible to pass the class while losing the final combat, but it'll be hard. Vase smirks at you as you take your place. Rhett blows a whistle and you both set off through the obstacle course. You are neck and neck as you navigate knee-deep water, and bounce through poof shroom mats, climb a lookout tower, and other feats of physical fitness. Your perception is tested as well. An automated turret lobs beanbags at you, each hit adding time to your score. Vase has you solidly beat in the firing range portion, so you go into the final combat with a point deficit. You need to defeat Vase here to get enough points to pass. Wrestle Vase in the ultimate showdown! Ugh, why would you lock this one card? God damn it. Oh, but I can do this. Let's see. 5, 5, 5, 5. 5, 6, 5. 31? 31 might be good. Yeah, I think 31's the best I can get here. Now I just need to hit 20, which isn't so bad. Let's try 5, 7, 6, 2, and another 2 just for good measure. Alrighty. Big win! 35, hell yeah. I fucked him up. The battle is brutal, but you emerge victorious. Children only... Prepare to... Congratulations, Lon the Stepinator, Rhett says. The match goes to you. Increased rewards for defense training. Hey! He turns to Vase, checking his holopalm. Though, according to Vase's performance during the gauntlet, you both pass. Great work, you two. I hope to see you here again, though. I'll throw in some kudos if you hang back to help the other students. Neat. You beat Vase, and I lost friendship with him because of it? What a sore loser. He's not happy about that. You turn to congratulate him, but he just scowls. Well, I can be the bigger person here. Yeah, oh. Could you go get that? The pizza's here. Very exciting that the pizza's here. I'm very hungry. Yeah, be the bigger person. Vase wouldn't do the same for you, of course, but you're not Vase. Alright, hell yeah. Hell yeah, and I got friendship with Anemone. And I looked cool in front of Nemi. Fuck Vase. Fuck this guy. Fuck you, Vase. So, it said I can get kudos if I do stuff? Oh. Friendship with these people. Oh no. I ordered the wrong size pizza for myself. My partner just came down with 2 very differently sized boxes. Whoops. What a stupid thing to do. Alright, you know what? I am friggin' starving. Too big or too small? Well, I was supposed to get a regular... I was supposed to get like an individual size pizza for both of us, like 1 each. And I guess I forgot to tick that option in the thing. So I got her a regular one because I remembered to do that for hers. But then for mine, I forgot, so I got like a medium-sized pizza for myself. Whoops. That just means I can share it with her later. That'll be fine. What time is it? I've been going for 2 hours and a bit. I would only go for another 20 minutes anyway. Leftovers, I'm just thinking ahead. Yeah, exactly. You know what? I'm sorry, but I think I'm gonna call it here. I'm really, really hungry. I'm so hungry right now. So, kind of a shorter stream this time. But it's a thin week anyway, so me winning the tournament thing? Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. That's true. So yeah. I think I'm gonna end it here. So, I'm gonna find someone to raid out to. Whoever is currently live. Whoever that may be. Wow. None of the people I usually raid to are currently live. You're live, but maybe... What do you mean completing requests? Twitch? You good? Completing requests. There we go. Let's see if anyone else is playing this. Oh, maybe. Negative. I am the only person playing this. Okie dokie. Well, that's fine. I guess we can raid out to, Ilir is playing No Man's Sky, which is sort of space colony stuff, so let's raid out to them. We're gonna raid out to them. Alright, so before I make this go live, I want to thank you all so much for hanging out with me once again. It's always nice. I'm sorry that I'm not going to have another stream until Saturday, so do go check out Oz's streams and June's streams and Spooky's streams and all of the fun people I hang out with. They're a lot of fun to hang out with. But thank you all so much for hanging out with me. It's always fun. Is there anything else I need to talk about? I don't think so. I think that's it. I got pizza on the brain. All I can think about is that pizza sitting over there. So, raid is live. Once again, thank you all so much. I will see you all on Saturday. I hope you have a good one. And if I don't see you on Saturday, I'll see you later. Bye. Bye, Eileen.